Hey there everyone, this is Aurelian, and we're playing Neverwinter Nights 2. For real this time. Oh boy, and that is some slowdown. Oh well. So yeah, we've got a quest to get from Junie. You may remember she was the one speaking to the Elder about her husband, and the Elder didn't want to send people out of the village uselessly to go find him. Is there some way I can help? Do what I can to bring him back. Uh-huh. Sure. And yeah, last thing we have to do in the village for now is talk to Par here. What's up, guy? What's the problem? I'll go have a look. I totally won't steal anything. And I can't even change the freaking campaigns. Great. Doulahay, which is kind of like Mullahay, which is a bad guy from Baldur's Gate. Consistency? I'm not the militia. Yeah, so that's about as avoidable as death. Popular mod for it, but it adds all these obnoxious buttons that I never use for anything because they're all magic related, and I don't really use magic even on magical characters.
How can I help?
But you know, it's an option. Not a good one, but it's an option. I'm gonna go ahead and say that dude has it coming. I'm not gonna back that up with anything at all, but and besides that, Nishka needs something to do. Yep, those are my reasons. And good times were had by all. Exactly. Well, no, that's just racist. The loading times in this game, even when I'm not recording, are just amazing. What's up? They weren't in the mood to surrender. Yeah, see, if you actually expressed gratitude rather than just shoving potions in my hands, potions I will never use, mind you, I'd maybe be a little bit more inclined to feel kind of bad about what I did. And now it's time to leave Highcliff and actually get some things done. Oh wait, not quite. We do have one more quest to pick up from here. I totally forgot about it. What do you know about Highcliff's problems? Something I can do. Yep. And let you know if I find them. You can demand half. I think he gives it to you anyway. And or you can just keep it. And the best of times to be had momentarily.
Looks like this is the place. But where's...
Who are you? Did Maine send you?
Whoever you are, you don't look much like a farmer to me. Any reason why you're gracing me with your presence?
Is there a reason he should? You don't look worth it.
Nishka.
Well, it's just the truth. And she asked.
Maybe you all better tell me what you're doing here. There's been too many visitors lately, and I really don't have the patience for it anymore.
Nishka's horrible. There's no reason not to be truthful.
Good. Glad to see the Elder finally got wise enough to protect the grain shipments into Highcliff before winter hits. I've been alone out here ever since the others abandoned their farms and took shelter in Highcliff, and I don't know how much longer I can hold out.
Sure.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm braver than she is.
You think I'm brave to stay here? Foolish is more like it. I'm supposed to be making the merchant run through Port Last and Ember right now. But with the recent troubles, I can't leave the farm, let alone take the trade road from Highcliff. I can't even move my harvest into town. And if I can't sell it, I won't make it through the year, not to mention the town's counting on the trade. I have friends in Ember and Port Last expecting shipments this season.
How exactly is a farmer who can't sell her excess crops not going to make it through the year if she can't? Am I crazy to think that's a little bit insane to think?
It's worse than that. I don't know if it's more lizard folk, but no one's come back along that road for a while now. Merchants who take it just vanish, wagons and all. It happens so suddenly and quietly, and the bodies are never found. If you take the road, it's the last journey you'll make. The whole village, and even as far south as Fort Locke, is being cut off. If it keeps up, we'll starve, or worse.
But you grow grain. You can make bread with grain. Bread can sustain you for a surprisingly long amount of time. I know farmers aren't really known for being especially smart, but that's just common fucking sense.
Not yet, but it's only a matter of time. No one's been killed, luckily enough. Mostly buildings and houses have been burned, but no deaths.
That's strange. I would have thought the lizard folk would have tried to kill the farmers first. They tend to, eat people, from what I've heard.
I agree. It is unusual, but the lizard folk may be afraid to push Highcliff too far.
Too far? After all this? Don't know how much farther these people can be pushed.
Shedding the blood of another tribe is different in lizard folk culture, while destroying objects and homes is more, well, territorial is the best way to put it.
Well, no one's been killed yet that I've seen. Just a lot of farms burned and grain destroyed or stolen. A few months back. I don't know where they've all come from, but suddenly they're swarming all over the place.
A few months ago. These tribes may have been driven here from the mayor.
Alrighty. Let's just get right to it.
Fine. I think the lizard folk are striking from the ruins nearby. It's probably not their main lair, but it might be a staging camp. The ruins up there are of Highcliff Castle, destroyed in a war some time ago. Lots of magic was thrown around, even talk that demons and devils were summoned and fought each other.
I thought I felt something. It's in the ground beneath my feet. Traces of it, anyway.
There's lots from the war still buried around here. Some farmers can't take a plow to some fields without turning over an old weapon or two, but that's not what has me worried. William? Actually, yes, I did. And he didn't stop when I called to him. He looked frightened, kept looking back as he ran. I just thought Junie had sent him on some errand. She pushes him a little hard sometimes, but he lets it happen, so I don't have much sympathy.
Okay.
All right, here you go. But be careful if you go up there. You might end up stirring up more trouble for the village than helping. What? Why? What's going on behind me? My barn! And the harvest! I let down my guard for a second and they were waiting for it. Waiting until I got distracted.
And I'll be safe in Highcliff? Where no ship can leave because the lizard folk are destroying them?
This farm is all I have. And now that my harvest is gone and with winter coming, look, if you're going to help, do it. I'm so tired of Neverwinter and Fort Locke and the militia and the Elder and all of them promising to help us out and nothing ever happening. Just once. Just this once. If you can actually do something for Highcliff, for the farmers here, it'd be long past due.
Good times. So yeah, we got a castle marked on our map. That should be fun. And here it's, yeah, I got a pretty simple layout. We've got a couple of side passages to take first. I think we'll do this one first. Puppies. And yeah, these are just regular wolves. So all that was said about Eleni's prowess when talking with animals and stuff, pretty much a lie whenever they want it to be. And it's the poor puppies that end up paying for it. Oh, we've got more, do we? Hi.
Hi there.
We'll be initially kind. You think I should? That does sound like something I did. We'll be kind. None that I know of. Lovely. Uh-huh. Yep, so that was pretty much an offer. Eleni creeps me out, so I'm going to turn her down stone cold. This will never ever stop her. But, you know, it's nice to try. Sup, guy? Are you William? Yeah. Why? Fair enough. I'm not lying for you. That's interesting. I've never had enough wisdom for that before. Alrighty. No, I'll continue being nice. And really most of the lawful responses in this game are just you being a lawful asshole. Which is, you know, good if you're lawful neutral or lawful evil, but it doesn't really fit a good character. Just being a jerk for the sake of being a jerk. For all the good they do, Obsidian similarly doesn't really understand the lawful good alignment. Anyway, that'll be enough for today. In the next part, we will approach this castle. I would comment on its appearance, but that tree's in the way. It looks pretty nice. It's no Neuschwanstein, but it's a castle. So yeah, I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.